I don't have any towels, bro. So I gotta use a fucking shirt. Jesus. I'm tired of using shirts and dumbass stuff to clean myself. It's annoying. Alright, let's get into the video. Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. It is 2023, meaning I know there's a lot of guys out there right now, especially if you're watching this video, that want to start a YouTube. I did it myself. You know, when I first started, I didn't know what I was doing at all. You could easily get confused because, you know, it's so much to go into YouTube. How about make a video of myself telling you guys how you can start a YouTube and why you should. I just checked my analytics. I just hit 968, I think. So we're so close. So, you know, go subscribe, comment below, like the video. And with that being said, let's get into the video. Let's go. All right, man. You guys know I can't start a video without getting some juice, bro. Like, come on. Oh, that is so good. So I'm gonna start off with the basics, like pretty much things that everybody should know. Let's get into it. So starting off is gear. YouTube is very competitive right now. Since YouTube's been out for, I think, about 12 years, millions of people are starting to get on YouTube. Millions of people are starting to make videos. It's even more competition than there's ever been. And you gotta realize there's already been millions of other people that's been doing YouTube. So what kind of gear do you need to actually start YouTube? All right, so the first thing you're gonna need is any kind of computer to be able to edit on. Now, I do know you can edit on your phone, but honestly, that's a lot harder, it takes a lot more time, and it's probably not gonna come out as good because, you know, doing it on your phone, it's a small screen, you gotta like, I don't know, I've never done it. I've known people that do it, but I do know on the computer, it's a lot easier and it's probably a lot more efficient. If you wanna use like anything like Final Cut, well, I guess Final Cut, you're gonna need a MacBook because Apple owns Final Cut. But if you're not using Final Cut, you can use a Windows, a Mac, a Linux. It's a Chromebook one? Whatever. It doesn't matter what computer you get, but it does matter when you choose the editing platform, if that makes any sense. Next, you're gonna need a tripod. If you're doing like vlogging, majority of the time, you probably don't really need a big ass tripod like this. But if you ever want to do like a sit down video like I'm doing now, you're probably gonna want a tripod because trying to sit your camera up like on a ledge, like, no, let me do it right now, like this. You see, like, it doesn't work, it's not the same. You can like change this, you can make it go up and down, make it, you know, your preferred length. I also have a little tripod, so when I do vlog, if I wanna like put this on this ledge, you can see I can literally put the camera right here, and this thing tilts, so I can have it pointing down, pointing up, however I want it. If you're vlogging majority of the time, I would just get a little tripod like this, but if you want to do any type of sit-down video at any point in time, you're probably gonna want a bigger tripod like this. Now, there are also different types of tripods. There's one called a GorillaPod. I don't really use that one as much because it's just so bulky. I don't like bulky. I like tiny, seamless little things. Like this thing right here is like so small. It's literally the size of the phone. Look at that. It's like so tiny. I don't know, if you're that type of guy, you want to vlog and you want to do like exploring, then I would get a GorillaPod. Now, if you're just doing like regular vlogs, like out shopping with the fam, I don't know, stuff like that, this here is perfect. All right, next will be a ring light. So the reason you want to get a ring light is because it's for lighting. The biggest thing about YouTube is lighting. Actually, audio, then lighting. Now, if I turn my ring light off, like this, as you can see, you can't see. Now, the light you don't want is these lights here, because if I put it on me, as you can see, it looks really bad because these are tungsten lights, I think you call them. And they don't really look good at all. Now, if I come back over here, you can see I'm using more of the window light, and this is like blue light. The blue light looks good on camera, don't know why. But you see the tungsten light doesn't look good. So if I come back over here, you can immediately see I just look brown, I just look orange. It doesn't look good. Another thing you're gonna need is this right here, are batteries. So what batteries do is obviously let the camera turn on. If you don't have any batteries, the camera doesn't turn on, and that just sucks. And I will honestly buy more batteries than you need. The last thing you want to be doing, especially if you're vlogging, is out vlogging somewhere and then you have one battery and it dies, and then you got to go home or you got to charge the battery up and wait an hour just to record again. That would suck. Oh, and I almost forgot about this. So this right here is a portable SSD, and I got 2 terabytes. So the reason I use that is because when you have a lot of footage on your computer, right here, it can really, it's a lot of storage. So my computer, I think, has 256 gigs on it. And that right there, that little one, has 2 terabytes. So a terabyte is 1,000 gigabytes. So this only has 200. That one has 2,000. So the reason I would use that is because if you have a lot of footage or you do a lot of recording or whatever, you would have a bunch of storage on your computer, and then your computer will slow down. And then you try to, like, if you edit a video and you try to like export it, then it'll say can't export because not enough space. All right, so I forgot the most important gear that you're gonna need, the fucking camera. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. You can get away recording with your iPhone because the iPhones today are so good. The cameras are so amazing that you don't even need a fancy new camera. And honestly, that's what I did. If you go back to my very first videos, the quality was not bad at all. It was really good. I think I was using an iPhone 10, I think. And the footage was really good. It literally looked just like this. What camera should you get? Because there's so many cameras, so many choices you can pick. So I kind of already did the research for you guys because I've been on YouTube for so long. So these are the cameras I would get. So the one I'm using right now is called the Canon M50. This is my starter camera. Now this one, it's all right. It has its downfalls, but you're just starting off, then it's perfect because you don't need the big crazy things that the better cameras can do. Got me here, got me to 1,000 subscribers, so you don't even need a crazy $2,000 camera. The reason I got this was because I wanted interchangeable lenses. So what that means is you can take off, so I could take off this lens right here and then put it on a different one for a different look. So this one right now is a 10mm to, if I zoom in, 18. So this is 18 mil and then this is 10. So 10mm wide angle. My lens! Fuck! Oh, it didn't break. Thank fucking God, bro. Why was my pack open? Dead ass. I have different type of lenses. So this one right here that I just dropped, this one cost me, what, $100 I think? And I'm glad it didn't break because it's literally just glass. So this one right here, if you can read the top, is 50mm right there. See that 50 mil? That's how zoomed in 50mm. Like, gee, look at this. I'm literally just mad. But it looks good though. This shit is clean. Oh yeah. Different lenses give you different looks. This one is the one, this is the kit lens. It came with the camera. This camera that I'm using. This one is 15 to 45. Also, I forgot, you're gonna need a mic. So the mic that I'm using right now is called the Rode Video Go 2, I think. I'll put all this stuff in the description. As you can hear, it's pretty good. You know, you don't need a crazy ass mic. There's mics that go to $1,000. Mics that go for like 20 bucks. This one I think cost me 50, so not bad at all. Easy to set up, literally just plug it in, put it on the top, you're good to go. Now if you wanna use a better camera than mine, a dream camera, like top of the top, it's called the Sony a7S III. Now that camera costs like either 2,500 or 3,500. But that camera, let me tell you guys, that camera is fucking amazing because it can literally see in the dark. Like the reason that I have to use a ring light and the lighting is sometimes off with this camera is because it can't really see good in the dark. But the a7S III, bro, I can literally turn off all the lights and it will be able to see like just fine. It's amazing. But also, there's another camera. It can do a little bit less things, but it's really good. The camera that I'm gonna get next, I'm probably gonna vlog me getting it or unboxing or whatever. It's called the A7C. So yeah, those two cameras, you can use the M50, the one I'm using now. A7C, full size, can see in the dark pretty much. I've had a bunch of other stuff. Flip out screen, yada, yada, yada. The A7S III is like the Big Daddy King top. Can do pretty much everything that you need it to do. But that one's like $3,500. And you still gotta buy the lens, still gotta buy the mic, all that. I will only get that if you're literally so dedicated that you know you're gonna do YouTube no matter what happens. I will only get that. A7C if you have a little bit more expendable income, but you think, you know what, I think I wanna do YouTube. I feel like I can really do it. And I just go the extra mile. At M50, if you just like, you know what, I don't know if YouTube's really for me. I do wanna start it. So let me just drop this $400, $500 because you do have to you have to spend money to make money. So let's get that out the way. A7S III is like, you just know for a fact, I'm doing YouTube no matter what.